Hello, my name's Jason Phelan. Thanks for visiting my profile. I just wanted to take a brief few moments here, minutes, to explain some of my background and some of the projects I'd love to be able to help you out with and my expertise in those areas. So I have about 7 years experience doing business-to-business sales. I have about 4.5 years experience doing recruiting, and a little more recent experience managing my own short-term rental company. So essentially having about 5 short-term rentals that I do, and like to expand on both the recruiting and the short-term rental area, which of course are 2 areas I'd really like to help you with some of your projects here. So as far as recruiting, 3 years experience doing permanent placement recruiting for highly technical positions like engineers, architects, highly skilled welder positions, things like that. That was a terrific position. Had another 2.5 years experience doing different administrative temporary positions and filling for those. So administrative, accounting, HR type positions. Have quite a bit of experience in different industries as well, all the way from the technical, like I said, to working with retail, sports entertainment. And a lot of my philosophy around recruiting is making sure to save you as much time as possible. Many recruiters can send you a lot of resumes that they think have those correct hard skills, but really staying on the phone, talking to folks, really diving into their background, their philosophy, their experience at previous positions, interpersonal skills. It's how you really find the right candidate for you. I want to make sure you're getting from a few hundred that might send in resumes, the 2 or 3 that really are the best for the job, both on personality and hard skills fit. So again, want to save you a lot of time and really make sure that you're getting the best candidates you can. Would love to expand upon that and give you some of my experiences and give you examples if you're interested. The other part of what I do now for the last 4 years, my wife and I have been running a very successful short-term rental business. Started 4 years ago when we would simply just rent a single room out of this house here. And we continue to do that now 4 years later. But then 3 years ago, we used that experience to buy a single family home in a suburban area of Denver here that we spent about 2 years doing full house rentals on. Again, continue to learn more things about that industry by doing that. It's currently a long-term rental as some of the laws have changed in Denver. So we're doing that aspect of it, but we parlayed both of that experience, both in our own home and full home experience at a house here in Denver, to a property that we found about 1.5 years ago in the mountains. So in a vacation town in the Rocky Mountains that's not too far away. We found a property that had 4 different cabins on one property. They were very old. They were just sticks on dirt. They're from the 1930s, but between myself, my interior designer wife, and my contractor father-in-law, we actually fixed them all up, and they're absolutely gorgeous now. We built a whole business plan for that really shows kind of what we do to differentiate from all the other vacation rentals in the area, because that's obviously a saturated market, being a vacation mountain town. We've had terrific success, absolutely spectacular ROI from that particular decision, and just had a blast building that business, quite literally refurbishing some of the buildings, but also just figuring out what our differential points are, what our advantages were, price point, guest profiles, everything like that. And that's all stuff I'd love to do for you. On the Airbnb side of it, we feel very comfortable helping coach for the person who's never done it before, is thinking about starting it, even if it's just a room in your own home. Of course, that's how we started, all the way up to analyzing markets and determining if you want to buy in a vacation rental area and in a vacation town specifically. We've done all that, hosted, super hosts every time we're eligible for it. I think we're coming up on 1,000 different guest groups hosted across our 5 different properties that we've had, been extremely profitable, terrific return on investment for all of those places, and we'd like to share some of those tips on how to do that with you. And I think I'd be terrific at that. And if you needed an interior designing help too, then I could even recruit my wife, who's upstairs right now, to help with that. So again, would love to expand. If that is the type of project you're looking for, would love to expand upon my skills on that and see if I could help you out in any way, from the very simple starting to an Airbnb to any special projects that you have. Thank you for your time, and let me know if you have any additional questions for me.